Good morning, folks. Jason Shepard here from the Anchor Room. Today we're going to cover an installation of a 99 to 04 spoiler top decal. We have two available. We have a decal that covers the larger top of the spoiler, and then we also have an accent piece which just covers the back side. This particular customer has opted for just the inside piece. As you can tell, the tools in front of me, real simple. It's your microfiber towel to ensure that the surface of the car as well as the decal do not get scratched. We have our felt tip squeegee. We use the felt tip again to make sure that the decal and car don't get scratched when we install the decal. And last but not least, the application fluid, which is once again real simple, a soapy water mixture. We like less soap than we do water, so in our case we use fewer drops, but the general rule of thumb is for 32 ounces of water, we use approximately 2 to 3 drops of dishwashing liquid. First thing we're going to do is spray the surface where we're applying the decal heavily with the application fluid. So not only does it serve as an application fluid, but also a preparation of some sort. Once the application fluid is down, just use your hand, making sure that you don't have any jewelry. Rub your hand over the surface to find any imperfections if there is any. Remove any tree sap, or like I said, any imperfections, to make sure that when the decal goes onto the surface it looks absolutely perfect. Once you are certain that there's nothing on the surface, take the microfiber towel, wipe that surface, so we are ready for the installation of the decal. Here's the spoiler top decal. As you can tell, it's a significant size decal. A lot of people are intimidated by the larger decals, such as the roof panels, and in this case, again, the spoiler top decal. I try to reiterate the fact that as long as you're patient and you take your time, doing this with one person is even with one person is a piece of cake. The first thing you want to do is, I like to flip the decals upside down because they seem to make it a little easier on the single installer. Grab a point, sharp point of the decal, and again, this is upside down where the sticky side is facing me now up, and just pretty much lay the decal in place, but in this case just simply upside down. Pull the backing paper away from the decal. Be careful not to crease it. And once you have that in place, grab your application fluid and spray the back side of the decal heavily. As you can tell, there's not quite as much soap as most people like, but this is how we like it. It's just enough to reposition the decal where we like it, and then it serves for a quicker, faster bond. Once we have the underside of the decal sprayed down with application fluid, I'm simply going to move it to the front side of the spoiler, and then I'm going to take the opportunity to spray down the actual spoiler itself also with the application fluid. So yes, I'm doing the bottom side of the decal, the adhesive side, as well as the spoiler where we're applying it. Then I'm going to take this decal and flip her upside down, put it in place, and then, yeah, believe it or not, we're spraying the top of the decal as well. And the reason why we spray the top of the decal, it makes the application just a little bit easier because we can slide the squeegee over top just a little bit easier, so it makes the removal of the application fluid just a tad bit easier. Alright, in this case, we're going to first have to find an alignment of the decal. As you can tell, it moves fairly easily. And once you find the alignment where the spacing is perfect, then we can start to remove the application fluid. Let's see, I'm pretty happy with, let's go to the left just a smidge. Spacing is the same all the way around. Once you find that perfect spot, like I tell about people with all the decals, I start from the center, so hold the decal in place and then just use your squeegee from the center out to start removing the application fluid. Again, we're using a felt tip squeegee to make sure we don't scratch anything. And as I mentioned in a lot of the other videos, if you have the opportunity of using an inside space such as a garage, I would certainly take advantage of that. If you have the ability to do this under fluorescent light, again, it certainly would be a benefit. Fluorescent light shows trapped application fluid and or air, to make sure that this is a flawless installation. But again, you see me going back and forth to make sure the application fluid is completely removed. I go in a couple different directions, horizontally, vertically, diagonally, to make sure that there's nothing trapped. We don't want to move application from one side to the other and pretty much end up without doing anything. Once you're done, take the microfiber towel, wipe over the surface, and remove all the application fluid even from the top. And once that's dry, look at it from a lot of different angles to ensure that you have truly indeed moved all the application fluid from underneath, to ensure a perfect installation. Once you dry, it should be in good shape. There's nothing trapped under there. So enjoy the new look. Thank you for your purchase and have a fantastic day.